Welcome to Myers Metal Detectors, located in sunny Tampa, Florida, where we sell nothing but fun and adventures, treasure hunting gear, and anything you can imagine for metal detecting. Give us a call, 813-237-1939. Happy hunting and dig deeper.
Live from sunny Florida, it's Treasure Talk.
Yes, indeed, it is Treasure Talk, and it's time again to have fun till Mighty takes a T-bird away. Yes, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Tonight, we're coming to you live from the studios in Tampa, Florida, Myers Metal Detectors, and you're going to see all kinds of good stuff that Phil has in stock at Myers Metal Detectors. We always say, if Phil doesn't have it in stock, you probably don't need it. He's got a lot of new stuff. We chose to do this tonight. Normally we do these like on a Saturday afternoon, but a lot of y'all are out hunting on Saturdays and doing errands and all kinds of good stuff on Saturdays. So we thought you might enjoy a show live from the shop tonight. And we're going to talk about all the new stuff that he's got in, a lot of the old stuff that he's got in. Maybe you didn't know he carried. So you know, if you need something, get on the phone to call Phil, 813-237-1939. And we're going to have a special deal running tonight for the show. If you need a Blue Nemo, hey, tonight's the night. We're giving $150 off the Blue Nemo with 2 batteries. So that's going to be the show special tonight. Plus, we have we're going to have 4 winners for a giveaway. So let's go down to the shop and let's see what Phil is doing. And I think he's got the Big Papi, the Siciliani. I think they got Joe Vizzi's in the styles, in the house. You know what? Forget about it. Hey, Big Papi, forget about it, huh?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing? I'm over here, throwing a little Joe Pesci out at you. We got a lot of specials tonight over here at Myers Metal Detectors. And we also, for the one that buys the most, we've got the artistic sausage. And this will be the award. But we've got a ton of stuff over here. You
coveted.
Don't want to. I'm sorry, Jeff?
That's like an Oscar statue, man.
Absolutely. So, but we're here with Mr. Phil Myers, and just wanted to say hello to everybody, and we'll turn it over to him so he can give you the disclaimer.
Well, you're going to have to help out.
He's too funny, isn't he, Jeff?
Yes, he is. Well, I can do the disclaimer, you know.
Funny like a clown. Do I amuse you? Do I amuse you guys?
What? What's so funny about me? Am I funny, or funny like I amuse you?
I gotta stop laughing here. Well, folks, we're at Myers Metal Detectors. Of course, today's show is brought to you by Myers Metal Detectors, where we sell fun and adventure. And I left my disclaimer at home, but that's okay because the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed today are ours. So
that's right.
So no problem with that. And of course, the purpose of Treasure Talk is to promote the hobby of metal detecting and treasure hunting and to educate our members in a fun, informative manner. And we always do that every day. That's the purpose of our show.
Yes, we do.
So hopefully we'll have some people asking questions. And Jocelyn, of course, is over there on my computer on Facebook. And of course, Jeff is watching YouTube. So if you have any questions at any particular product, for sure, just type it out and we'll try to get it answered.
Yeah, we are live streaming on, I think, probably 5 Facebooks and 3 YouTubes. So anybody got a question, holler them out here. We'll try to get them to ask Phil. So we're going to kind of go over, guys, what is new and exciting in the shop. And we're going to touch again on the show special, which is a biggie, isn't it, Phil?
Yes. Why don't you grab that real quick, Joe? And throw me the backpack too. Or is it probably part of it's in it? So you might have to be careful with that wire there too. We got the Ethernet wire hanging out.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
I guess I could turn the camera around. Oh,
Yeah,
he's got it.
yeah.
We did
He's
have
a funny guy, you know.
He is funny. All right, so this is the Blue Nemo backpack here.
Yeah,
And
back
this
up a
is
little bit so they can see it.
I've got this set up in the shop, and you can see the price on it is $14.99. And
it comes with this beautiful inflatable raft of some sort that goes in the bottom of the Blue Nemo to keep it afloat.
Yeah.
yes. And I got to use this. This is actually my unit. That's why I had it set up here in the shop. And I just found it fascinating to be underwater breathing with the Blue Nemo. What a cool product. Can't wait to get it in the Gulf on a calm day and metal detect with it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, Phil did a good job with it. He went down 6 inches deep and he put his face in the water.
Well, actually, he was in the pool. He was hiding from Jocelyn. We know that.
I was hiding in the bottom of the pool. Yes, I was.
Yep. And so we already got a couple questions for you.
Go ahead.
Okay, Jamie Holt wants to know what CKG scoops you have in stock.
That's an easy one. We could just show them.
Yes, let's do that.
That's the 6x9, super lightweight. These are perfect for dry sand hunting. And if you want to go in the water a little bit, this is the travel version. So I've sold a few of these to people who are planning on taking trips and going on cruises. It's just so lightweight. It's easy to pack that one. And then the other one Joe handed me was I guess this is called the 8x11. I think that's the size on it.
Yeah, that's a big scoop.
Yeah, it's a good size scoop. And, you know, these are good quality made. Now, if you're a beach hunter out there hunting every day for 8 hours, I wouldn't recommend this scoop. This is for the average hunter who goes maybe a couple times a month or whatnot.
A weekend warrior.
Yeah. But if you're the retired guy who goes 6-8 hours a day, I would say get the Stealth scoop, you know, or the T-Rex. Because those are the Stealth has a lifetime warranty on it, and it's heavier duty. It's a little heavier, yes. It's heavier than these, but if you're a lady or someone who just goes, you know, on the weekend, this is perfect for that.
For an old person like myself.
We do sell this shaft. We sell these with the travel shaft, and we also have the solid shaft that doesn't come apart.
Right.
Yeah, Phil's 100% correct. The best thing to do is probably if you hunt a lot, go with the Stealth. Like he was saying, is a little heavier, but it's completely foam injected. You're going to be getting the shaft foam injected, Anderson shaft. We provide the handle that goes on it, and I'll show you that real quick. This is actually we put these handles on there, and we sell this as a complete unit. This shaft is completely foam injected. This one here happens to be the 720 version, and this has the small holes on the bottom. So those of you that don't want to pick up earrings and little pieces of backings from the earrings, this one is the one you want to go with.
Yep, that's a hybrid model.
Correct. That's the hybrid. Then going to the next new thing that we got in would be the we just got these in from Anderson. These are the carbon fiber upper and lower. This is actually happens to be for the Deus 2. If you can see here, it's got the spot where you put the doodad from the top of your Deus 2 in here, and it works perfectly. And Phil's going to show you what it looks like as a live model. We've got these, and it makes it really, really light. Even though, folks, can you see this? How it fits, how well balanced that this shaft does with your little unit on there. And for those of you, like Phil's mentioned a bunch of times, that are tall, like Phil, this particular handle setup will get to the big boys, as opposed to the one that comes in the box with the Deus 2.
Yeah, yeah, that's a Anderson makes great products.
Oh, it's high quality.
People are asking questions here. They want to know about the shovels. And Jamie, we will get to the Excalibur shovels here directly. We're going to cover all kinds of stuff tonight. So just,
yeah, we
hang in there, and we'll get to the Excalibur product for you.
Yeah, those are going to be next, right after these shafts. And then for those of you that dive, we do have the Deus 2 dive shaft, and it comes in two pieces. As you can see here, you've got the upper and lower. For those of you that are divers and want to put your Deus 2 on a shorter shaft, we do carry those as well. And Phil's going to show you the Excalibur shaft now.
Yeah, this is a Excalibur because, believe it or not, we still sell a bunch of Excalibur 2s, for diving and for beach hunting. This one is actually the Anderson Excalibur 2 travel shaft, which, of course, comes down into 3 pieces, so you can pack that in your luggage. And that's a nice setup. But we also stock just a standard one, which I don't see up there, but we have that in stock. And we normally stock them in both the carbon fiber black and also in the green. The green matches the Detector, and Joe hasn't put another one together, because when we sell our Excalibur 2s, we sell them on a shaft like this, because the shaft that comes from Mine Lab is just atrocious for beach hunting. It pulls at your wrist. It's not
a good shaft.
Yeah, it's just terrible. But this being underneath your elbow, or we have the other one that's balanced behind you, it makes that day of hunting with the Excalibur 2 nice.
Ergonomic, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have I'm sorry, Jeff. We have a question from Gary Gross on Facebook. Jocelyn just handed it to me. He was asking if we got in an Anderson green shaft. As you can see, Phil just showed we do have the Excalibur green one. Are you talking about for the Deus 2, Gary? Yes. Let us know, please.
Yeah, he is. And they are shipping them now. For some reason, their colors were late. I do have the black ones in stock. I know Gary, and he's wanting a Deus 2 green color or any color shaft, and those are on the way. At least that's what
okay.
They come from Canada, so it takes a little longer going through customs and everything.
Right.
Well, be quicker for Chuck.
Gene P has a couple of questions.
Go ahead.
Okay. Gene P has a couple of questions off YouTube. Number one is, what scoop would you recommend for a lady for wet sand in South Carolina? And her second question, how much is the Deus 2 carbon fiber shaft?
The carbon fiber shaft is $189.
That's a steal.
The travel version, I think it's $219. And that just, it has another cam lock in it, shortens it, so you can pack it in your luggage easier.
Okay.
That's
this is the scoop for a lady.
Yeah, your two choices for a scoop for a lady that are light. This is an RTG aluminum one. These are really nice. Now the holes are bigger, so the sand will wash out faster. And then the other one for a lady is the 6x9 CKG.
That's that one I think is probably the one she's looking for. What's the tag on that one with the carbon fiber shaft?
This one, Jeff, comes in at $189.95.
Yeah,
with the shaft.
Yes,
correct.
I tell you what, Gene, that's a steal. That is a great price for a good scoop with a carbon fiber handle, and that's going to be something you're really going to like.
Yeah, it's super light, so you could use that up in the dry sand, down in the wet sand or water. You could use it anywhere because it's
Yep.
so light. Some of the heavier ones, the T-Rex and the Stealth, you get them up in the dry sand, you're going to be dragging them, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's heavier. It takes more out of you doing that. With these, I mean, they're so easy to hunt with. And the sand, if you're in the dry sand, drains so quick it just goes right through those holes. So the
Okay.
excellent scoop.
I see somebody from Facebook, I'm sure Jocelyn has a name, wants to know if we take trade-ins. He'd love to get a Deus too.
They gotta call me tomorrow and tell me what they got. You know, if it's a detector that we need in the shop, we'll probably consider it. But we just gotta, you know, let us
Yep,
know what
it's
it is.
by case basis.
Yes.
Now, Robert Ridgway wants to know if you guys still carry the carbon fiber upper and lower for the Knox 800. And I know the answer.
Yes, we do. We actually have a lot of choices. You want to take that one, Joe?
Yeah, we have the Anderson carbon fiber shafts. We have it in the regular carbon color, the black. We also have it in the Blue Spade Society blue. We
Yes.
have that in inventory, and then we also have we have it in red as well. And then we have Steve's carbon fiber shafts, which is a different company, but they're very, very good. We have the camo version, and this one's very simple to mount. And we also have the natural color in Steve's, and we have blue, and we also have red in the carbon fiber shafts. The Steve's camo shaft is $159.95. The colors are $159.95, and then we also have their um, just regular natural carbon. That one's $149.95. And then on the Anderson shafts, the regular carbon is $149.95, and the Blue Spade Society is $159.95. That's a special color that we got in specifically for the folks that want that blue, and it's actually a beautiful shaft, and it helps out the Blue Spade Society by
Yes,
people that are
indeed it does. And
honoring
I
them.
also do know that Steve's Detector Rods is working on a series of colored shafts, carbon fiber shafts for the Deus too. It's in development as we speak. So that'll be, you guys will have those in stock pretty soon.
Absolutely.
And somebody wanted to know, let's see who it was. DP Dirtfisher wanted to know where the store is at. It's in sunny Tampa, Florida.
The
And Phil
actual
all
address,
over the US of A. So
the
give me
actual
a call.
address, folks, is 5601 North Florida Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33604. And the shop's number is 813-237-1939. And you can call Phil or Jocelyn all the time. They answer the phone. And Phil's personal cell phone is 813-732-7433. But come down to the shop and see us. I'm actually just working here on Saturdays, helping my buddy out. But we all field calls and we all can help you gain more knowledge. Because over here at Myers Metal Detectors, it's not about just selling you a product, it's about educating you as well. You're going to come in here and you're going to leave the shop knowing a lot more than most of the people that are out there. And your detector that you've chosen, I'm going to help educate you. Phil's going to help educate you. So you feel confident when you leave this store that you're going to be able to go out there and go on a hunt and find some
Yep,
treasure.
and the service after the sale is second to none.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for, folks. And then Phil wants to talk about some Excalibur shovels.
Yes, indeed. We had Jamie Holt want to know about the Excalibur show.
I had to answer a Facebook question from Arthur Fraser. He was asking about the travel shaft for the Equinox. And I
Mhm.
just looked in the back. I don't have them, but they are made by Anderson, and we could for sure get you any color that you wanted in that. And I don't know if Steve's has the travel shafts for the Equinox or not. I'll have to look on his site, but yeah, we can get that in here for sure.
Well, I think I think he does. Mike Mayo wants to ask Big Poppy, do you get a glass of wine with every purchase on Saturdays?
Absolutely. What kind of wine do you want, Mike? Some you want a little bit of a little Sicilian Rosso? What you want?
He
Some red
don't
eye
care.
or
He's used to drinking Ripple, so he'll you know.
Oh my God. But yeah, I'm here on Saturday, so I'm here to educate you guys. But the next thing I thought Phil wanted to talk about them, but I'll go ahead and jump in.
Well, let me finish with Anderson first.
Okay.
Okay. So he's
He's a
dropping.
funny guy.
Yeah. So I wanted to remind folks that we also have the pull handle, the Neptune T-grip pull handle for the Anderson, and this is on a stealth scoop. So we're probably the only shop in Florida, I would think, that has, probably in the southeastern United States, has the stealth scoops in stock, and we stock both the 720i and the 920i, and then of course the carbon fiber handles shafts for them, and then the Neptune T grips. And this was kind of our idea, wasn't it, Jeff?
Yes, it was. We had the story is Ryan Fazekas was on the show. We were
Yeah.
telling him he needs to come and make a good T handle for the scoops, and I tell you what, they did.
They
Because
knocked it
that
out of
is
the park with
absolutely the best.
It
It
is.
is absolutely the best. It's got a little bit of an angle for it. It fits perfectly. It's sturdy. It fits your hand well. Plus, there's no screws on it that are going to rust and tear you up.
Right.
That
You're not going to
that
get
is a
scratched
killer.
up from
Yeah.
those screws, because that other handle that I had the Raptor pull handles. Good handle, but it's got those four screws that rust and could cut you. These are so much nicer. It's just a very cool product, and we have those in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
those full handles we got right there in the back where Phil's at. We got it in black, red, blue, green, and yellow.
Yep.
So whatever
Okay.
color.
While we're on carbon fiber, we've got a question from Ann Cowan off YouTube. She wants to know, what carbon fiber shaft options do you have for the Garrett AT Max?
18 Max, we have the Anderson carbon fiber, and that with the 18 Max, that raises that display up a little bit and just makes that detector feel totally different, more ergonomic, and it's worth getting that. And also, if you have broken your Garrett box, that's also a fix for that, because some people break those two screws that hold the box onto their Garrett shaft, and that's a fix. Yeah, if you know where they're at, we could show that real quick. But yeah, that's it.
Also, we've got a question. Let's see, where was it? Yes, he wanted to know. John Agins wants to know how much those T handles run.
That $39.95.
$39.95, and he also wanted to know about the Modus T grip, but I don't think we can even get them anymore.
I've got, Jeff, I do have a few of those.
And they will fit on the CKG travel.
Yeah, these will fit on the CKG. The Neptune T grip from Anderson won't, but these will fit on smaller shafts, so they'll fit on that CKG.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like that Neptune better. If you've got the Stealth scoop or the T-Rex scoop with that thicker handle, that handle is just superior. And then this was for the AT Max. This was the Anderson shaft for it, and it does give that detector a different feel, and you'll like it better. It's more ergonomic.
How much lighter would you say, Phil? On let's say a Knox 800 carbon fiber shaft, how much lighter is the carbon fiber than the stock shaft? I always found it being quite a bit lighter and a lot sturdier.
Yeah, it has a better feel to it, especially like the carbon fiber. You're going from the Mind Lab has three pieces. You're going to 2 pieces, so you're losing one of the cam locks. So you don't want you eliminate wobble in one cam lock immediately, and the other ones are tighter. I think the Anderson tolerance is higher, and there's just no wobble in the shaft at all. Even if you're a taller guy and you're putting it all the way out in the end, it just feels so much better.
And the arm cuff on the Andersons are made out of aluminum. So
yeah, so it's a better. I think it's a better feel. And I know this. She was asking about the AT Max. Had you seen the show on the Duck Dynasty guys? They use the AT Max. And had you seen that on TV, Jeff?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's going to spur a lot of interest for Garrett products. We actually sold a couple
Yeah.
on Saturday, and I think that was because they saw it on the show. So that's kind of what happened with KG and Ringy. We had all the spurring back into the hobby, get excitement over it, and I think that's what those TV shows do.
Yeah, a lot of it. That is for sure. Let's see. Where were you at? The thing jumped on me. I'm sure that shaft will work with the AT Pro as well.
yes, they both have the same head on it. So all you do is you take it off of the current shaft, the Garrett one, and you can install it on the Anderson. And
I think it'll work with any of the Garrett's, even the Ace 400, I think, because they're about the same type of head, just different color.
correct. I think these, though, Jeff, are made specifically for the AT Max and AT Pro, or the even the Apex. Probably would fit on there, but I don't think that the Ace Apex, if you will, but I don't think that the other ones will go on that shaft.
What's that?
He was saying that he thinks all of the Garrett products will go on that shaft.
Not on the AT Max, AT Pro, AT Max, and AT Gold.
AT Gold.
So all the AT series will fit on it.
Okay.
This Apex.
You got any more questions, Jeff?
Oh, yes, we do. We need to get into the Excalibur, but Shannon Bortner wants to know what kind of digging pouches that you carry, and there's a myriad of them.
We have a plethora of different pouches. We've got the Gray Ghost version.
I'll let you take them, Joe.
This Gray Ghost here is what they call the Gray Ghost, the ultimate pouch. This is the one that I personally use. It's got the mesh bottom. It's got the mesh inside. It's got a spot right here that's a nylon sleeve that is rubberized, where you can go ahead and if you had a bottle of water that you froze, or bottle of Gatorade, or one of your favorite beverages, you can stick it in there to keep it away from the trash that you're going to put in the middle. But I like this one because this is called the Ultimate. It closes as well. It's got an aluminum binder in here that it helps it open and close. It's got a spot over here if you wanted to put your cell phone or another extra bottle of water. It's got a spot up front, a pocket. It's got plenty of storage. And this one's the Ultimate, and we sell this one for $44.95. Then we have the regular Gray Ghost. The regular Gray Ghost has a spot for the pin pointer, just like the Ultimate one did. I neglected to mention that. But this one does not close. This one, it doesn't have a locking mechanism to keep it closed. But some people prefer not having that.
You can also put your sausage in there.
Yeah. This one has basically all the same features with the exception of this. And it does not, in the inside, where the mesh spot where you're going to put your good finds, it does not have the zipper. But it's a really nice one. And it's got the spot for the sausage.
We got Ann Cowan wanted to know on that Anderson shaft for the Garrett AT Max, is that one piece or two? I think it's a two piece.
That's a two piece. You have an upper and a lower part.
Yeah,
That's
your
what I
lower
thought.
rod and your upper rod.
And then this is the water pouch that we have here in the shop. This is made in the USA. Uh, this is what I use when I'm in the water. It's got a zipper on that side. It's got the zipper here for your good finds. Uh, and it's all meshed out so that everything you stick in here, it drains rather rapidly. On the Getting back to the Gray Ghost, on the Gray Ghost, the belt is not sewn in. That feature is what I like because I can move it to any side I want. And
Hmm.
this extends out to you big boys for 58 inches of waist, right, Phil?
Are you looking at me?
And then we've got the inexpensive little detector pouch from Garrett. We sell these in here for $12.95. Very, very nice. I actually started out with this. And we also have the Anderson water pouch. This Anderson water pouch is all meshed on the bottom. It's a really, really nice lightweight pouch. It's got 2 zipper compartments. We sell a lot of these. We sell these for $29.95 here in the shop.
How much is Phil's pouch?
I'm sorry?
Phil's pouch. How much is
Phil's
that?
pouch is $29.95 also.
And it's a killer pouch. That's all I use
Yeah,
for beach hunting. And
absolutely. It's a great pouch. But if you buy an Excalibur 2 metal detector from us, we throw in Phil's pouch. That not only do you get the Excalibur 2 mounted on an Anderson shaft, which is very, very well balanced, you also get Phil's water pouch as well. You get another $29.95 thrown in on top of that. Just a tidbit of information for you folks that are wondering. Now I want to jump into, you have any other pertinent questions?
not for pouches. We need to get into the Excalibur shovels.
That's what I'm going to jump into right now.
Let me just jump in for one
Okay,
second. I'll
go.
put you back in. Hey, I wanted to let Arthur know that I saw his comment. He wanted the blue travel shaft for his Equinox, and we'll get that one ordered for you. And it's coming from Canada, so it might be a week or two, but we'll have it. And as soon as I got it, I'll give you a ring. And there you go, Joe. I knew they were going to fall. But luckily they're Excalibur shovels, so they're very
Phil's
Yeah.
like those of you who ever watched the Pink Panther movies, Phil's like Peter Sellers, Inspector Clouseau.
Well, speaking of the pink, the Excalibur shovel does come in Palisades pink in honor of breast cancer awareness.
Yeah,
So,
I actually I saw on Liz's channel, Digging Canuck, I saw that she received hers in. She got the digger from Excalibur Shovels in
Yep.
pink and also her shovel, which is beautiful.
Yep.
All right, we're going to jump into the Excalibur shovels here. This is their regular version. Plenty of serrate on both sides to help you cut through all the roots. This is in the Barney purple. For those of you that want to sport a really classy purple shovel, just like my shirt is purple, Barney purple, if you guys know what that's from. Also, we have the travel Excalibur shovels in. This one comes apart.
The Merlin.
Yeah, this one's the Merlin. Excellent quality. For those of you that are taking a trip to England or some far off place, you can take this apart and pack it in your luggage, and you've got a phenomenal shovel. We sell these in the shop, and this is in the blue color. We sell these in for the Blue Spade Society for $199.95. Now, if you are a participant member of the Blue Spade Society and you do come in for the blue one, Phil will give you 10% discount.
Yes, indeedy. And you mentioned even if you order it online and you tell him that you are a member of the Blue Spade Society, and he'll check to be sure, and then you'll get 10% off. of any Excalibur product. So, because Excalibur shovels are the official shovels of the Blue Spade Society, and that goes for their hand diggers and all the colors that they make. And if you have a special order, call Phil and he will get up with Casey and you can get the color that you want. You can get 2-tone, 3-tone, whatever it is that you want, you can get it. And you could, if let's say you bought a Merlin, okay, you could get two different handles for that. You could get a top T handle and you can get the D handle for the Merlin. All you got to do is ask for it. And if you've got a special college color that's endearing to you, it can be done. There's nobody on the planet that does better work than Casey at Excalibur Shovels. And it does more customization. If you have a YouTube channel, they will imprint your YouTube channel name for free on your channel. You just have to ask for it when you order it from Phil. Okay? So the service is there from Excalibur Shovels. The quality is definitely there from Excalibur Shovels.
Hey, Jeff, I wanted to jump in for 1 second, and then we'll get this back to Joe. Jocelyn just handed me this question, and you might have a little bit of knowledge on this. This is from Mark Lindley, and he's asking Knox 800 standard coil versus the large or the 6-inch coil on a field that is scattered, has a scattered horde in it. What are your thoughts for finding small hammered coins? Which coil would you go with?
I would never take a 6-inch coil into a field. It just the 11-inch coil in the Knox or the 13. If your arm's beefy enough to swing that 13, you're going to cover a little bit more, and it's sensitive enough where you're going to be able to find that hammered coin. I would go with the 13 or the 11 if you're using the Equinox.
Yeah, he's asking finding small hammered. I would use the stock or whatnot. But then, if I was on that site and I was able to hunt it often, I would probably hunt with different coils. I'd go back with the smaller one later, or another time use a different size coil. But that's my thoughts. Hopefully, he's over in England on a good site.
Well, we hope so. A lot of times in England, you may think it's all trashy, but it could be good stuff. So. Okay, Gene P wants to know about military discounts and stuff. That's on MindLab gives military discounts.
Correct. We if you come in and you get any MindLab product with proof that you are in the military currently or a veteran of the military, we do give 15% off over here in the shop or on online orders. We just need a proof of it. Photo ID that has that you're a veteran or current active. That's all we need to give you your 15%, and we can ship it out to you as well.
Yep.
Another brand just started doing that 15% is Garrett. They just started doing for an Ace Apex and higher. They're doing 15% off on it with military proof.
That's those of you that are Garrett fans, anything from an Ace Apex, which is their multi-frequency machine, on up, like an AT Max, AT Pro, AT Gold, their water machine, the Sea Hunter Mark II. Again, show proof of military ID, and you get 15% off of Garrett products too, which is another
great American company. Fantastic company.
That's one of my favorite machines at AT Max. Is just how we are, Jeff. We're boys that like a lot of different toys. So I have a multitude of detectors, and right now my favorite is the Deus 2. So
well, that's my favorite. That's the only ones I've got right now. I had many others, and I 86'd them. And that's all I'm using is the Deus 2 right now.
Yeah, I like the performance.
That taken me all the way. So you do carry the Merlin, and you guys got some of the hand diggers in stock too as well.
Correct. But I wanted to show his new shovel. This is their the large head. This one's actually called the. This one's a Sir K. but the extended, the large. This
Yeah,
is
it's the
one
wide,
heck of
the wide, wide blade.
a
He
wide
just came
blade,
up with that.
one heck of digger. And then I'm going to show you one more item because I'm getting the stink eye over here from Phil.
He took my No, you
Uh,
take it, Joe. You're doing good.
Phil actually has the Excalibur hand diggers. This happens to be an excellent digging tool, and it's extremely, extremely sharp on both sides, serrated. We sell these in here at the shop for 110, but for the 110, you're going to get a really nice custom leather sheath. These are also handmade by one of Phil's customers. Shout out to Rich Shivari in Clearwater. This guy makes, he's a leather, he's a avid detectorist, but this guy makes some killer leather sheaths and stuff.
And we
Yeah.
have Casey's.
And, yeah,
sheath,
and
too.
then we also
So
have,
they have a choice.
you have a choice between Rich's or Casey's. Casey's is really, really nice as well. And this comes with the 110 purchase. It's your choice. You got the one that says Excalibur uh, sheath that the digger fits in, or you can get the other sheath, whichever you guys prefer. And then we also have the Lush diggers that we've had for forever. And we have these are becoming pretty popular for people that are just starting out that they don't want to spend a lot of money. They don't have a lot of money for their budget that they've already bought a really nice detector, but they want to spend less on something else. We've got these little hand trowels. These are really, really sharp. They're not serrated, but they still get the job done. And it comes with the little holster that you put on your belt. And we sell these for $21.95. The larger one, the larger blade, we sell with the holster for $23.95. And with that, that's my 2 cents, folks. Phil just shot me a bird, so I'm gonna bring him in.
I did
I'm
not
kidding.
do that.
I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Well, Philip, we've got
Hey,
a
I'm a
question
funny
for
guy.
you.
Funny guy. I
Hey,
took the job.
He took my job. Man,
hey, Philip. Mark Fiorello wants to know bone conductive headphones for MindLab Equinox. I do
Yes.
not think so.
What did you ask me? What was the question?
He wants to know if MindLab Equinox has bone conductive headphones.
No, not Equinox. No.
No, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
No, the only one that has bone conductive headphones is the Deus 2.
Deus 2. And we have those in stock. And for the Deus 2, the one we have in stock, we have the bone conductive headphones. We have the wireless, I guess it's the M6 or M6. I can't read it from over here. Pinpointer. We have the Gray Ghost, where you put your hockey puck on it, that are not waterproof. And of course, Carter's going to be on the show. I think he said a month from now, or around a month from now, Jeff,
Yeah.
about the amphibians for the Deus 2.
Yeah, that was a question we had earlier from the Mumbles man. Wanted to know about the availability of the waterproof Deus 2 Gray Ghosts. And also somebody else wanted to know about pinpointers. What, in your opinion, is the best pinpointer for the beach?
For the beach, the best one for if they're using the Deus 2, I guess, would be the pinpointer that pairs to it. But
the MI6. But if they're not swinging a Deus 2, what would you recommend?
they could use the Garrett, turn their sensitivity down, don't max it out, or they could use that F pulse. That's a good pinpointer because it's a pulse. And Naka has a pinpointer also, but I don't use my pinpointer on the beach.
No, a lot of people do, though. You know,
They do.
if they're dry or wet sanders, they like the, they get used to a certain way of doing it. I think,
Yes.
they're comfortable with it, and so they like their pinpointers. So you've got a myriad of pinpointers.
Yeah, we got a lot of choices for them. Absolutely, we always keep them in stock because they're popular items, and any of them's going to work good.
Yeah.
Sometimes on the salt you can't run them the maximum sensitivity, but they're good. And what do you got, Joe?
No, excuse me. Uh, Rick Tumbleson.
Watch out, Phil. He's got a contract on you, eh?
No, Rick Tumbleson made a comment on YouTube or Facebook. One or the other. Jocelyn just showed it to me. Obviously on Facebook. The last one over the top of the ring rope that stays in the ring wins. That's correct. But me working here at Myers, they provide Employee of the Month gifts. And this
You got
happens
a buzz each.
No, this one is my latest win. This one's the Tampico pickle. It's a spicy pickle, folks.
That's what he gets for being Employee of the Month. Actually,
Yeah,
he's the only employee.
That was his sales award.
That's his bonus.
Bonus there, a little spicy pickle.
Yes.
But, boy, now
You're
I
going
forgot
to
where I was
carry the Excalibur wide shovels. Do you have those in stock, Phil?
Excalibur.
Wide shovel.
Oh, wide shovel. I thought he showed them to you.
Yeah, he did. She wants to know if you got them in stock.
Oh, yeah. That's this one here. Joe, look in the back and see if you have more of these wide shovels.
He's got them in stock, Gene.
Yeah, that's one right there.
Yeah.
I just showed it.
Yeah, I know, but I only see one out here.
No, we got plenty back
Okay,
here.
just make sure. I don't want somebody driving all the way from Miami to get a shovel and we only have one.
Actually, they'll be driving probably from the Carolinas to the shops.
From the Carolinas.
Yeah.
People always call me, because I'm closed on Monday and Thursday, and they'll call and say, "Hey, I'm at your shop. I just drove here from Miami, and I need to get an Excalibur or some type of detector." Yeah, he does have more in the back. So
Yeah, good. So it's time for our giveaway.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes, indeed. We're giving 4 giveaways. So I've got the names. You've got 3 minutes after your name is called. You probably better just text or messenger me. Well, Jocelyn's monitoring your phone, isn't she, Phil?
Yes,
Correct.
she is. It should come up on my Mac here too, hopefully.
Okay. So either Phil or myself, the numbers are scrolling along the bottom of the screen. You got 3 minutes. And the phrase that you had to use was "it's always in stock at Myers," which is the credo of Myers Metal Detectors. Besides dig deeper, it's always in stock at Myers Metal Detectors. And if Phil don't have it in stock, you don't need it anyway. So get ready, because I'm going to call 4 names because there's 4 winners. And what you're going to win is a mystery prize from Myers Metal Detectors. So let's see. Jim Posey, Stacy Rasaka, Bob Marks, and Albert Labine. You got 3 minutes, guys. Okay, let's carry on. My wayward son.
Yeah, and they're going to get a shirt. They're going to get some swag. We're gonna dress it up real nice. So whoever wins is going to be real happy. But I did want to show you these. I don't know if Joe had already started this or not, but we got the Brute magnets in finally.
Yes, we got to go over the magnets. Yep.
And for them, it's the whole kit. You get the gloves, you get the rope with the carabiner,
You got the Loctite.
Loctite, the case that it comes in. And I can't get the magnet out. It's too heavy for me, Joe. You might look at it. And the magnet. And
That's
this
the
is
exact kit I got, the 1200.
this a 1200. And we've got, I think, the 1200, the 2100, and what kits?
We got plenty of. Let me get that.
Yeah, we got like 3 different kits. And then we have the dock buster, and we have the rope, and we have the we have something else. We have all the cool stuff.
That's great magnet kits too. For
Yes.
anybody that's interested in getting into magnet fishing, because it's pretty fascinating. And we've had we had Brute and we had Kratos on the show, and we've had some magnet fishers on Treasure Tales, and we have more of those coming. Magnet fishing is really, really interesting. And if you live in an area with a lot of waterways, it might behoove you to give it a shot,
Oh yeah, it looks like if you watch the videos, it looks like a lot of fun, and you can get started in that part of the hobby pretty cheap. That one, the 1200 kit, the whole thing was $99.95.
Yeah, that you can't beat that. So we got two of the winners already, Stacy Rakaka and who was it? Bob Marks, I believe. Yep, they have responded. And they just need to send the email, send your information to treasuretalkshow@gmail.com. There's the email right there on the screen, your name, address, and phone number, and we'll get that out to you. So we've got about another minute of giving these guys
Yeah, I think
to.
Stacy, I think swings a CZ21 if I'm not
I
mistaken.
think she does, yes.
Yes,
Yep, very accomplished detectorist.
yeah. So
How much is the wide cirque? That
the
came
white,
from
I just dropped one on the floor here, 139.
139. So how's it feel in your foot?
I
No,
didn't drop it on my foot, but
that's a
luckily
good thing.
that is a good thing. And I like the color. I don't know what uh, Casey called this color, but this gold bronze color just looks awesome.
Yeah,
So,
that's pretty cool. Like you said, Casey can do any of the colors. And
yeah,
if any of you ladies out there want something for breast cancer awareness, he doesn't palisades pink. Um,
Palisade pink. Joe would
yep.
like that one, I'm sure.
I like the Barney purple.
Barney purple, it's your color. Your shirt's that color too.
I know, it looked like Barney.
It matches Barney. Yes.
Yes,
You
it
have a
does.
question?
Okay, we're going to do a couple more names, Phil, because the other two aren't watching. So we've got Andrew T. and Maria Reese. If you're watching, you two, get with me or Phil, and you get the goodies.
Hey, I have to comment here. Jocelyn handed me this one. This is from Daniel Nelson. And he said, I wore my Myers t shirt this weekend and found an 1891 Indian head cent and a 1930s Mickey Mouse ring. Well, that's because the shirt is very lucky. If you're wearing one of these shirts, you're lucky.
Yeah, but look at the comment I put. How much for the Mickey ring?
And then, then Joe wants to know, and that's not me, that's Joe. He wrote on my Facebook, how much for the Mickey ring? Because I guess Joe's for you guys
I'm
who
a
don't
Disney
know,
enthusiast.
Joe is extremely interested in Disney. He's an enthusiast.
He's interested in something.
Yeah, he loves Disney, and he goes there all the time.
I know. Well,
He likes Disney, and Disney stuff is very collectible. I found Disney rings and older stuff. I just think it's cool. Most of the time,
the only one
they
we're
make it
waiting
out of
on
silver.
is we've got all our winners.
We got our winners. Great.
All of them. So remember, folks, you got to do the email so we can get your stuff out to you. Andrew T. He responded, and Maria Reese just responded. So we are in like a burglar through the upstairs window.
Cool.
Yeah, and it looks like Daniel's going to post some pictures of the Disney stuff. So and the Indian head penny. But yes, the Myers metal detector shirt is very lucky if you wear that.
Yes, it is. And as well, for Dan Nelson, that is Dan's lanyards, and you stock those in the shop.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. That is a cool lanyard because it's
That
well
is
made.
really good lanyard.
Yes, and that goes right on your pinpointer because I'm in a metal detecting store, so I hear this often. But the person tells me my pinpointer floats, and it floated away, and I couldn't catch it. So this would save you from losing your pinpointer if it was tethered to you. Or I've heard people leave them in the woods and forget about it. They were digging a hole and they lost it. So this, if you get up to walk away, it's going to be tethered to you. So it's a perfect item.
Yeah, so you don't lose your pinpointer, and he makes them in a variety of colors as well. And if Phil doesn't happen to have your color in stock, tell him what you want, and he can get it for you. You know, it ain't no thing; it's just a chicken wing. So Phil can take care of it for you.
Joe's giving me a hard time again, but yes. Someone was asking about bone conductive headphones for the Equinox,
Yes.
and I just wanted to let everybody know for the Equinox, we have the Grey Ghost amphibians, we have the MindLab yellow headphones, and we have the Thrasher headphones, which is another company that makes them. They're similar to the Grey Ghost. All
Okay.
excellent products and will work for your Equinox, but no bone conductive headphones.
I think Deus 2 is the only one that currently that is doing bone conductive headphones. And I know that it won't be too long. And the last time we talked to Carter from the Gray Ghost, he was waiting on a couple of parts, and he will have for the Deus 2 the waterproof amphibians for the Deus 2. And they should be probably within a couple of weeks, I would think.
I think so too. And just so everybody knows, I put my order in first because I'm not, Joe doesn't mind the bone conductive headphones, but I don't really care for them. They just don't feel right on me. So I wanted a Grey Ghost. So as soon as I tried the bone conductives, yes, they work fine, but I just don't like the feel of it. But as soon as I got back to the shop, I called Carter and said, "Hey, when are you coming out with those?" So we put the first order in. So hopefully we'll get them first.
And Carter will be here in August, I believe, or September. He's going to be one of the two. He'll be on when, and we're going to be giving away a set of the Gray Ghost amphibians on that show when he's here. So
awesome.
That'll be great.
We hadn't talked, boy, that hour's gone by pretty darn quick. We hadn't talked about the Legend at all.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we've got the Legend and the Legend Pro Pack in stock, and we have the 13-inch coil in stock. We've got the waterproof headphones in stock, and we've got the 6-inch coil in stock.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Macro's just been knocking it out of the park, and that is an absolute killer detector. And what's the Legend Pro Pack go for, Phil?
That is $765.
I mean, you know what? How much better of a deal can you get for I mean, that's not no beginning detector, I want to tell you. That's right up there with the big boys.
It's an awesome detector, and I think with that small coil on it, if you have if you're tire easy or whatnot, or have any type of disability with that small coil, make it even lighter. And the Pro Pack you just can't go wrong with. Especially, you could even use that small coil on the beach. Like I said, if you're older or you've got you're not as healthy as you once were, this will get you started with a lightweight detector with a small coil. And I think for kids too. I had my daughter in the water, and she was using my granddaughter in the water. I had her picture on there, and she was using the Deus 2, and I felt like the coil was too big for her because I have the 11-inch coil. So the next time I'm gonna have to put her with the 6-inch coil on the Legend. I think she would have enjoyed that more.
She might like the 9-inch coil on the Deus too.
That too.
And also, we don't want to forget is the pulse dive.
Yes. Yeah, that is a popular unit. And let me see if I can grab one real quick. There we go. Sorry about that delay there. That's the pulse dive. Now, this one doubles as a pinpointer or the pulse dive with the 4-inch coil on it. So you could snorkel, you could metal detect in deeper water, you could use the Blue Nemo and use this as a detector. Or if you had this already, you can buy a 8-inch coil for that. And they're dive rated, I think, to 200 feet.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So you'd have a detector you could take anywhere with you, and it's all about this big.
Yeah.
Very simple, very inexpensive. These are $189 now, and then that additional coil, if you wanted the big coil, is $86.95.
So I mean, for a machine, that's not bad at all.
No, not for a water detector that you could snorkel with or dive with.
Yeah, and speaking, let's reiterate just a little bit on the show special that you had.
Oh yeah, the Blue Nemo. We've got that for $13.49 for the backpack and 2 batteries, and that'll be to the end of the week. So if they want to get it, can't get it today, want to get it on Friday or Saturday, we can do that.
Okay, we had one other question. Gene P wants to know, can you order the connector for the Deus 2 to attach aftermarket wired headsets?
Aftermarket wired headsets.
Yeah, you can get it.
An
It's
adapter for the
Deus 2 to go to the aftermarket wired headphones.
yeah, they have one.
They
Yeah.
probably make them, Phil, but we
I don't have that in stock, but I can get that. That's no problem.
Yeah,
I would
Phil
think
can
we'd
get
have-
anything.
yeah. Yeah, we do have like a lot of the Deus parts now. I just got the coil covers in. I haven't got the 10 or the 9-inch and the 11-inch coils separately, but I was able to get coil covers because I had some people asking me about the coil covers. So
we have the antenna.
we have
wire kit.
the antenna wire kits in stock and the coil covers and a few other little odds and ends for Deus 2.
Mhm.
But we're getting them all in. And then for just so folks know, for like the Excalibur 2, we have everything for that. We have the batteries, we have the chargers, we have the what else do we have? We have the Equinox parts, the teardrop washers. That's a big thing that people need to think about. Change those washers so they don't.
Knobs.
Yes, the Anderson knobs are in stock, and the Anderson knob guards. We just about
And the
have
bat-
everything.
And the battery, the extra battery Anderson cover. You know the
For the Excalibur
yeah,
2,
it's
yes.
metal covers. We
Yeah,
get
so
that.
you could carry a spare battery with you. You put that cover over the guess what's the contacts
Right.
contact cover. You could put that in your pouch and take that with you out in the water if you needed an extra battery. Although I'm not going to hunt for 12 hours and have
Okay,
to.
Stacy R wanted to know what the normal price of the Blue Nemo is.
$14.99 for two
Okay.
batteries and the backpack.
And the one that you've got the show special on is
It's $13.49.
$13.49. So that's a big savings.
They'll have to
And
call me
never
for that because I
forget
can't.
about the Blue Nemo.
Yeah, I can't advertise that, or Blake over Blue Nemo would have a cow with me. So it's like an in-store special, and they'll have to call me on the phone for it. Because on my website, you'll see it's $14.99.
Okay, we got Gene P wants you to order that connector
Okay,
for the Deus 2.
easy enough.
That black water pouch, folks, is $29.95.
What black water pouch?
Gene P was asking about
The Anderson pouch?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pouch. And
Or Phil's $29.95.
yeah, the Anderson has that little carabiner on the inside that makes it real. I got to somehow get them inside of my pouch because I like that feature. Because if you get some rings, you put them on that carabiner and you're not digging through all your coins and stuff to find your rings to show your buddies while you're out
I
in the
filled
water.
mine in and I used 80-pound braided fishing line, so it ain't going anywhere.
Oh, okay. That's a good fix for that.
But I haven't got to be hunting anything, so I haven't found any rings for a while. But we'll get there.
I found a bunch of rings, but they're stainless or titanium, and it's just
But you got to find them.
yeah, I got to find them. You're right, and they're cool.
So I'm probably going to plan a trip down there in September, and
Okay.
we'll all get together and have some hunting, and Joe can provide the wine.
Absolutely.
It's
I'm in on that one, Jeff.
Joe will
Huh?
do the wine and entertainment.
That's right, because he's a funny guy.
Yeah, funny guy.
All righty, we're out of time, dude.
Oh yes, look at that. It's 8:04.
Yes, it is. And I just wanted to let everybody know now the 4th of July, there will be no show. We're taking the day off.
Yes.
And I'm going to be off the whole month of July. So you're going to have Phil and Joe on in July. And who you will have on Treasure Talk, you will have on the 11th, you'll have Cornucopia for coins. And you're going to have Butch Holcomb on the 18th and the 25th, the Etosha Treasure Adventures. So going to have 3 good shows. I'll be back in August. So you're not going to get rid of me. You just get a big break from me. And our last show of the season, and our season will resume again for Treasure Tales Treasure Tales will be on hiatus the whole month of July. And Thursday night we have Digologist and Matt Howell. We're going to be our guests on Treasure Tales, and we're going to talk treasure. We're not going to be no big show and tell type thing. It's going to be talking treasure and telling treasure tales. So that's what we're got slated for Thursday night at Treasure Tales. Then we'll be off the whole month and back in August with some exciting guests for Treasure Tales. But I hope everybody has a fantastic 4th of July. We just kind of need the rest. I know Phil's going to need the rest because he's just been busy.
Yeah, it has been busy. It really has.
You know, and
the economy was getting bad, but we've been busy. So I thank God for that. And we're just keeping at it every day.
Yeah, we're at it every day. And, you can call him anytime, 813-237-1939. If he doesn't have it in stock, which is almost impossible, he will have it for you. He ships all over the United States. So I don't care where you are. If you're up in Washington State or you're in Montana and you need an Excalibur shover, call Phil. He'll get it to you. The service after the sale is second to none. Prices are as good as you're going to find anywhere. Plus, you get to deal with us, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what could possibly be wrong?
And the most important thing, like I've said earlier, not only do we sell you the detector, but you get free knowledge. We teach you all about the detector you're purchasing, or if you have any other questions that require us to answer them for you about the art of treasure hunting.
That's right. And you never know. You might get a Zazie. All righty. You ready to get out of here, Phil?
Yes, I'm ready to go home. It's 8:07.
Yes, it
go
is.
have
Get
dinner.
home and get some dinner. So have a good 4th of July. And
You too, Jeff.
we'll talk later this week about a couple things we need to talk about. And
Happy 4th.
and then we'll be back. Joe, thanks much, buddy.
All right.
You got it, brother.
All right. We'll see you guys.
All right. Happy hunting and
Thank
dig
you all.
deeper.
Happy hunting and dig deeper.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.